Hi there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy, and I am on day 8 of having rotator cuff surgery on my right arm. I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes updating folks who are interested in learning about rotator cuff surgery so that maybe my experience helps you. And I did a lot of research on YouTube, saw a bunch of videos of folks who had really helpful hints, and just want to say thank you and a big shout out to everybody for your support in the community and helping to get me prepared. So I just want to contribute to that as well. This will be short. I'm just going to do kind of a summary of my 8 days and give you some helpful hints, and we'll take it from there. So basically, I tore my rotator cuff playing tennis. I am a tennis player, and my big goal is to get back into playing tennis, so surgery was pretty mandatory. The waiting was the worst. I had to wait 3 weeks before my surgery, so I would say the anxiety and anticipation was probably the worst part of this whole procedure. I am a very anxious person, and I do not like anesthesia or anything. I mean, I don't think anybody likes surgery, but it was really tough for me. So I just surrounded myself with, friends and family, and did the best I could to stay balanced and grounded. The week before my surgery, I was told that I could not take any vitamins or supplements or steroids, things like that. So I kind of did a cleanse anyway. I didn't drink. I didn't take any of the things that they told me not to take. I tried to eat as healthy as I could just to give myself as much boost as I could before surgery. Tried to stay hydrated and stuff like that. I did prepare by doing lots of research on Google and YouTube, so that's what you're doing right now. Good job. And some of the things that helped me that I did follow through with was, number one, I rented from a pharmacy an ice machine, and it's like a bucket that is connected to a hose, and you fill it with water and ice. And there's a big pad that you can buy and put over your shoulder, and it just constantly running cold water. It was a lifesaver. So if nothing else, get that, because it gives you so much relief from the day you get back from surgery for the next few days. I just had it on me all of the time. It was awesome. I just returned it, so I don't have it to show you. Actually, they came to pick it up. I did buy some surgical shirts from Amazon, and they were shirts that just had snaps all the way down the sides and top, so I can get my shirts on and off easily for the first week. And I bought a couple pair of sweatpants and a pair of slippers, and I've been basically living in that. I bought some toothpaste with the flip top, not the screw cap, because it's hard to use your hand, the surgery hand. And I also bought some spray deodorant. So things like that. You want to be thinking about not being able to use your right hand and your right arm, or whatever side you're getting surgery on. The day before surgery, I was a nervous wreck, but I didn't eat anything after 10 p.m. or drink anything. 4 hours before surgery, I was instructed to drink a full bottle or 12 ounces of regular Gatorade and take 2 extra strength Tylenol. I did that. Did not sleep well that night because I was anxious, and got to the surgery center at 6 a.m. Thank God it was bright and early and got it over with. 7:10, I was wheeled into the surgery room. During prep, they just got me ready, put an IV in me, put a gown on, everything like that. I stayed calm, had my husband with me. 7:10 got wheeled into surgery and was put under anesthesia. And the very first thing they did was a nerve block. So that's essentially injecting, I don't know exactly what it is, but it makes your entire side not feel a thing. So when I woke up, I didn't feel a thing. I couldn't even lift or move my arm at all. And it also, one of the complications I had from it was a little bit of difficulty breathing, which they said is pretty normal. That went away after about 8 hours. It was just a very slight, uncomfortable breathing sensation. My surgery lasted an hour and 20 minutes. And at 8:30 roughly, I was out of surgery, and at 9:30 I was literally out of recovery, out of the surgery center. So when I got out of surgery, I just remember being wheeled to a recovery room and then being asked to sit in a chair. I was pretty awake right away, and I got some crackers and some juice, and within, I'd say 30 minutes, they had me get dressed and go home. So they wanted me in and out. Did not feel anything, just a little bit tired. I was excited to have it over with. My arm was completely wrapped. I'm in a sling now. So I had a sling on, but I also had some bandages and everything. And was instructed to not take a shower for a day. I could take a shower the next day, take the sling off. I could shower with the bandages on. And that first day I didn't feel anything. I was completely numb. The minute I did start feeling sensation, it was like my hand was falling asleep, that kind of tingling. I started hydrocodone, and I took hydrocodone every 6 hours for a couple of days, so I stayed on top of the pain. I did not feel a lot of pain at all. Uncomfortable, yes, but bearable. And on day 3, I was able to remove the bandages. They were pretty messy, and it was kind of gross, but everything is fine. Turns out there's just like 3 little holes with stitches where they did the arthroscopic procedure. Pretty amazing. Some bruising, some swelling, but again, not bad at all. Biggest piece of advice is just to have somebody with you for the first couple of days, because you literally can't move around. Your one side is just not able to move, but once you start getting sensation, it does hurt. And use the ice machine. Trying to think what else would be helpful. Oh, recliner. Yes, I'm in a recliner all of the time. It's important that you get a recliner that has the lever on your non-surgical side so that you can get up and down easily. Have a TV tray next to you. Right now I've got a TV tray I would have all my stuff on it. Also, if you have pets, make sure that they are close by and showing you lots of love, because you need it. I had neighbors coming over, helping me out, making me lunch and washing dishes and just kind of helping me around the house. And the one thing that nobody talks about on YouTube is the obvious question of, it's hard to wipe yourself when you have to use your non-dominant hand. So I bought one of those handy assistant wipers from a pharmacy. So that's something that I would definitely look into. It's just a wand that you put toilet paper on the end of. So that's like the most embarrassing thing I can share with you. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm doing well. So I have a follow-up visit in a few days to get the stitches out, and then in a week from there I will start my passive resistance therapy and then start my hardcore therapy and hopefully get back into tennis. So if you are getting rotator cuff surgery, good luck. You're not going to need luck. You've got all the skill of the doctors and staff. Hopefully you have as great a team as I did. You'll get through it just fine. It's really not that bad. Just be ready to hang tight and be lazy for a couple of weeks. Can't drive for 2 weeks, can't do anything for a couple weeks. We're now in the middle of this coronavirus scare, so I'm hunkered down anyway, right? All right, take care everybody, and good luck. Bye.